Guys, welcome to part 2 of my tutorials. This is Junior Shahuan from Genius Tuts. Today I'm going to start teaching you how to open up Xcode and show you its basic templates bundled with it and how to understand the basic interface of Xcode. First of all, you're going to need Xcode if you downloaded it from developer.apple.com. This Xcode should be found right here. You go to Finder, then you're going to go to your disk is your user. Sorry, right here. So here it is. Developer, applications, Xcode. It may come with your Mac if you've got a nice luck. It may not. So here's Xcode, and put it up in your dock. It should be easier for you to access. So here's Xcode right here. That's how it looks whenever you open it. That's Xcode 4.2, the newest version of Xcode till now. So we've got right here the iOS applications. What do you want from this PhoneGap based application? That doesn't come with it, so it's just me who installed this PhoneGap library. So here it is. First of all, we got a master detail application. Just provides a user interface. Just configure the navigation controller to display a list of items and also a split view on iPad. That's how you view on iPad, like when a big screen shows an iPad, for example, and you've got like install this. If you saw install this, you've got here like categories, and whenever you access something, you see here like information about it and something right here. That's how a master detail application is. An OpenGL game is like an OpenGL ES based game. This just provides a view into which you render OpenGL scene. We're not gonna work with OpenGL because that's completely another subject, which is game development in iOS SDK. Another one is a page-based application. You can know from its name. It gives you a starting point for a page-based application that uses a page view controller, and that you can switch page views, and after that whenever you get used to it, you'll know how to create your own pages. You've got the single view application. That's what we're gonna use for most of our applications. Just provides a starting point for application that uses a single view, like any normal application, and you can create so many views and switch views between buttons. That's what we're gonna learn. The tabbed application is just an application that comes up with tabs. Utility application it's just a utility application that has a main view and an alternate view. Like for iPhone, it sets up an info button to flip the main view to the alternate view, and for iPad, it sets up an info bar button. That's a bit complex for you. Don't just ignore it. An empty application just gives you a template for a starting point. Just application delegate and a window. From there, you're gonna create yourself. So let's create our first single view application. I'm gonna call it Hello World. Use Storyboard. Storyboard is just for iOS 5. Storyboard is like interface building, but easily. I'm not gonna teach you Storyboard because so many are still developing for the old SDKs like 4.4, 4.5, 4.3. That's so here it is. Turn into desktop. Create. Here is my project Hello World. First of all, here you're gonna get information about your project. First of all, the summary of your project. The identifier is like a company name. After that, you've got the version, then you've got devices, so it's for what device it is used, and then the deployment target. I'm gonna use 4.3 here. I'm not gonna need 5.0. Here you've got supported device orientations. Those black ones are the supported ones. So let us deselect them all and choose any device orientation we need. I'm gonna need the portrait only. App icons is whenever you get an icon. We're gonna teach you in another tutorial. Launch images also. And over here you've got entitlements. Those are some advanced things, and I'm gonna teach you in another tutorial. Now here in the info, those are some advanced things. I'm gonna teach you everything after all, but that's just some basic things you need to know. Now right here we've got some code. We've got the app delegate.h, that's the header file. You got app delegate.m, where your implementation. We've got here view controller.h, which code mm. Now you don't need to know what every code does and what it is. I'm just showing you the interface. So here just scroll down for the code, And now the xib file is the user interface file. The user interface file is wherever you design your user interface. Like you've got a user interface, you can add labels, you can add round rect buttons, you can add segmented controls, you can add text fields, you can add whatever you want. Page controls right here, progress view, stepper, anything you need. Basically, and whenever you start coding, you can reference outlets to them, like make events, so whenever this button is pressed, do this and do that. That's some outlet things and events I'm going to teach you later. So that's it, and here for the frameworks and products. So to create a new project, again, file, new project, and here if you want to close our project, file, close project. Now to edit your here, if you want to edit and do some nice editing for your coding right here, you can go to Xcode, Preferences, Text Editing, and just fonts and colors, do something, background, make it black, make it red, see, make it anything you need, just something nice you can do with Xcode. So that's it for today, just basic Xcode user interface. Next time I'm going to start teaching you how to build your own Hello World application. See you, goodbye.